In a quiet, sleepy town lived a clever grey cat named Oliver. Oliver shared his home with a boy named Tom, who, bless his heart, was a champion sleeper. Tom's alarm clock was more of a suggestion than a command, and he was always late for school. Oliver, however, had a different priority: breakfast. And he thought, I am smarter than these humans. It's time to fix this breakfast problem once and for all. That night, under the cloak of moonlight, Oliver put his brilliant plan into action. He stealthily crept towards Tom's study table, a fortress of books and gadgets. His target, the digital alarm clock. With the precision of a tiny, furry ninja, Oliver began his mission. His tiny paws, usually so graceful, fumbled with the buttons. Beep, beep, went the clock as he accidentally hit snooze. He slipped comically, nearly tumbling off the table. But his determination was unwavering. Finally, after a few more hilarious attempts and a triumphant wiggle of his tail, he successfully reprogrammed the alarm. No more jarring rings, only a loud, insistent meow set for 7 a.m. The next morning, exactly at 7 a.m., the house was filled with an unexpected sound. Not the usual shrill alarm, but a loud, realistic meow. Tom shot up in bed, eyes wide with shock. What in the world? He mumbled, looking around frantically. He thought a real cat had somehow snuck into his room and was demanding breakfast right by his ear. Oliver, meanwhile, was hidden under Tom's bed, a smug grin plastered across his furry face. He watched as Tom, still half asleep, stumbled out of bed, convinced there was an invisible cat demanding attention. The meow from the clock continued, echoing through the room, making Tom even more bewildered. Oliver couldn't help but let out a silent, satisfied purr. Tom, now fully awake and desperate to find the meowing cat, rushed to the kitchen. In his haste, he spilled cereal all over the counter, then tripped over one of Oliver's toy mice, sending it flying. But nothing could stop him. He finally reached Oliver's ball and, with a sigh of relief, poured out a generous portion of breakfast. Oliver, emerging from his hiding spot, enjoyed his early meal, a true mastermind. This wasn't Oliver's first attempt at improving Tom's morning routine. There were the times he tried jumping directly onto Tom's face, only to slide off comically. Or the time he tried knocking the alarm clock off the table, resulting in a loud crash and Tom sleeping even longer. Each attempt was a lesson, leading to his ultimate meowing success. Later that day, Tom, still puzzled by the morning's events, noticed something peculiar on his alarm clock. Tiny, unmistakable paw prints. A slow smile spread across his face as he put two and two together. He looked at Oliver, who was now innocently napping, and burst out laughing. "You clever cat," he exclaimed, giving Oliver a gentle scratch behind the ears. "You really are a genius." And so, Oliver the cat taught Tom a valuable lesson. Never underestimate a cat's smarts, especially when breakfast is involved. Oliver, with a satisfied wink, knew his mornings would now always start on time, with a full belly. And Tom? Well, he learned to appreciate his alarm clock's new, furry feature. It was a perfectly happy ending for everyone.